G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second channel, The Buttsman 2. If you haven't pressed subscribe right fucking now, okay? We're about to hit 50,000 subscribers. It's getting bloody exciting. This video here is the second video in the series from Blokes Health. Now, if you haven't followed Blokes Health on Instagram, that's where you need to go as well, at Blokes Health. We're talking all about everything to do with diet and training, but not just about that, also about a healthy mindset and just having a good place to talk shit about each other. Anyway, go and check it out at Blokes Health on Instagram as well. Now, the title of this video, ladies and gentlemen, I hate to ruin the magic of television or YouTube, but it's a lie. I'm a fucking dirty, rotten liar. I didn't lose 20 kilos. I lost 17.5, but saying 17.5 kilos in a title sounds fucking shit. Now, I've told this story numerous times, and I'll jump straight through it real quick. But when I was a younger kid, I'm fucking nearly 28 years old in a couple of months. When I was a kid, I'm now an adult, I'm an old man now. When I was younger, I was weighing in at about 130 kilos. I was playing footy at the time. I was a front rower. My God, I could play about 60 minutes, dripping wet, and I was mediocre, but not bad. I had a couple of good seasons. Anyway, I was weighing about 130, probably 133 was my biggest weight. Now, when I was playing, and I'll put up some clips of me just absolutely being a mad dog. I was struggling with my weight because I was just eating too much. I was eating too many calories. And the thing about playing footy is when you play on the weekend, you can't train as well as you should be able to throughout the entire week because you're just fucked. Your body's getting smashed. You just feel awful. You feel like you've been in a car crash. It's just horrible, right? So you can't train on the Sunday. You can't train on the Monday. You go to training on a Tuesday and Thursday, and that's it. That's all you're doing for the entire week. And the worst part about playing rugby league in Australia is as soon as you finish playing, you go straight to the pub and sink 1,000 beers. As fun as that is, it's not the best for a lot of people when it comes to their body weight. Over the next couple of years, I stopped playing footy. Now, I stopped playing footy because of the epilepsy issues that I had. Long story short, I stopped playing because of that. It doesn't hurt me. I remain conscious. It's not a big deal. Anyway, so I started the ketogenic diet. Now, I started the keto diet because I saw that it had some positive effects with kids who hadn't responded well to epilepsy medication. And it did help. It did actually help. But one of the side effects of the diet was that I lost a lot of weight. I went down from 133 kilos or 132.5, whatever it was, to 94 kilos. Now, I was probably a bit too skinny. I probably lost a lot of muscle in that as well, but that was the lowest weight that I got to, and I was really happy with that. I was proud to be under 100 kilos. Now, I'm 6'8", so under 100 kilos is, it's pretty fucking light. Anyway, so fast forward to, at the same time all of this is happening, my YouTube career kicks off, and I go from doing shows, live comedy shows in front of 2 people to thousands of people. Now, being on the road and touring and all that shit is marvelous. I love it. It's fantastic. But one of the bad things about it is your diet goes out the window unless you're really, really careful. And to be honest, I was not really, really careful. I was completely the fucking opposite. I was going full ham. Ham off the bone, beers with ham in it, just fucking ham. I actually don't like ham that much. I mean, it's all right, but I don't go out of my way to eat ham. Anyway, moving on. Over the next 2 years, I got back up to 122 kilos, and I was a bit down on it. I mean, I was pretty filthy considering I'd worked that hard to get rid of all that weight at the start and then just to put it all back on. I was like, for fuck's sake, Butterfield. Like, and I guess this is what happens with a lot of people. They lose weight and they put it back on. The yo-yoing of weight loss, which is really common, right? And so I thought to myself, okay, I need to make a change. And this was probably this time last year. Yeah. Around this time last year, maybe even a little bit earlier. And I thought to myself, okay, I need to make a change, and that is exactly what I'm going to do. And that's what I did. And that's the most, I think, the key to all of this. Diet, exercise, it's wonderful, but you need to have a plan. And my plan was to get back on the keto diet and train harder than I ever have before and get back in a decent weight range. So, this is the guide, all right? This is what you see fitness channels on YouTube doing all the time, the what I eat in a day sort of thing, all right? I'm going to tell you exactly what I ate and what I did. First of all, I trained every day. I had one day off a week, and that day, I do a little bit of walking and all that type of stuff just so your body's active recovery, it's called. Anyway, so I do that. I train every day. Now, this is my workout plan, my regime, if you will. I put that up. I'll put the link down below as well. You can download that. It's free. This is a starter's guide. This is all about doing it on lightweight, sorting out your mind-muscle connection. Like when you're doing a bench press, you're not just pushing it up, you're really squeezing your titties, all right? That's what you want to be doing. But we've talked about the intensity of this workout before, and you need to be intense. I just got an Apple Watch just for Christmas. Actually, I bought it for myself because no one loves me. And I looked at the Apple Watch and I wanted to sort of set a goal every single workout. And my goal was 600 calories a workout, right? To burn that amount. So I train as hard as I can for about 70 minutes and then I'm done for the day and I'm pretty much fucked, right? So that is the exercise down. And as far as the training program itself, incremental increases, which is the exact same word, incremental increases, progressive overload is what I'm getting to. If you're finding yourself, you can do sets of 12, constantly, you can do 4 sets of 12, then increase the weight. Increase the weight in small amounts so you've still got that mind-muscle connection, but increase the weight. And progressive overload is the key here. But you can't out-train a bad diet. We all know that. We've all heard that. So here is the diet, all right? This is pretty much a day in the life of eating for the butts, right? So this is what you're going to do. If you want to lose 10 kilos in the next 3 months, here's what you need to do, all right? And I'm not a doctor. Don't eat this diet, etc. I'm joking. I don't know. Don't sue me. Anyway, why do you need to say you're not a doctor? Obviously, I'm not a fucking doctor. Consult your doctor, all right? Get some hemorrhoid cream. I don't give a fuck. My point being, right, this is what you need to do. You need to wake up in the morning. I know, hard to believe. Have a black coffee. If you don't like black coffee, harden the fuck up and have some black coffee. Number one, I don't do anything without caffeine. I need fucking caffeine. I'm a big boy. I'm getting old. Going bald. Need caffeine. But also, it is an appetite suppressant. All right, so smash the black coffees. I have like 3 in the morning, probably from like 8 o'clock till, 11:30. That's probably my last coffee of the day. Sometimes after the gym, I'll have a coffee as a little treat because I'm a fucking weirdo. Anyway, so get your coffees in, all right? That's going to suppress your appetite, and that way you're going to be able to fast until about 3 o'clock. All right, you want to fast until 3 o'clock, and then the time when you eat is between 3 p.m. and 8 p.m. That's the only times you're allowed to eat in this entire thing, okay? So do that. Eat in that time. Now, the reason I'm suggesting this, and I'm suggesting intermittent fasting, is not because of the cell regeneration idea or the, it's not an idea, it's science, it's been proven. You have to fast for a lot longer than 16 hours or whatever I'm suggesting to get that benefit. The reason I'm saying this is because it controls your calories. And it's the same reason that I recommend the keto diet to people, because it controls your calories. Don't get me wrong, you can put weight on eating the keto diet. You just eat heaps of cheese and you'll put it on. Why I'm suggesting the keto diet is because it's so easy to control how much you put in your mouth, because fat, which a keto is a high-fat diet. If you didn't know that, go and Google it, all right? Go and fucking learn everything about it. Learn the ins and outs. It's a high-fat diet. Fat is satiating. You're not as hungry. That's the point. So because I was training every day, a lot of people say with a keto diet, don't eat too much protein. I was eating a moderate amount. So my first meal of the day would be a protein shake. All right. I put a little bit of MCT oil in it, medium chain triglycerides. The reason I'd have these MCTs, these medium chain triglycerides, I nailed it that time, is because they act like glycogen in your workouts. They basically act like carbs. They're a really easy digestible fat that is accessible for energy a lot quicker than other types of fats. Now, if you want to know how the chain of triglycerides work, you're on the wrong fucking channel. So I have that protein shake. I recommend the Quest protein because it's the best tasting. All right, if you can't afford that, then go to My Protein or Bulk Nutrition. They've got good proteins as well, but Quest is the best. Fuck, pay me some money, Quest, for fuck's sake. Dinner time, ladies and gentlemen. Your second meal of the day is dinner. Now, this is where you're going to get the most amount of your calories, all right? Like most fucking people. So, you've already trained, all right? You've trained probably before 3 o'clock, and then you come home and you have that protein shake, and that's your first meal of the day. Say you eat dinner around 6 o'clock. If I don't eat around 6 o'clock, I'm 90 years old, I'll freak out, all right? I like to eat and then watch a current affair because I'm a fucking man, all right? Now, for dinner, it's pretty simple. Have a simple piece of protein, a steak, a bit of chicken, some lamb. Higher the fat, the better, because we are on the keto diet. We're all about high fat, right? But we don't eat too much fat. Write it down. So you'd have that, and you'd have either some spinach wilted or some broccoli. You can get the little frozen broccoli packs. That's fine as well. Sprinkle some cheese on top, a bit of hot sauce, something that's low calorie and low carb and low sugar, and that's your dinner. Simple, all right? There's 1,000 different recipes to do with the keto diet, but a lot of them have high calories in them, and a lot of them actually have a high carbohydrate content. And when it comes to the keto diet, you've got to keep your carbs under 20 grams of carbs a day, all right? So that includes sugar. Keep your fucking carbs down, ladies and gentlemen. So you have your dinner, and then my big issue, and this has been my issue since the dawn of my birth, I always eat too much after dinner. I'm a snacker, all right? I snack. I cannot sit there and watch television without eating something. It's a bad fucking thing. So here's what I was eating. The naturally sugar-free chocolate is fucking sick. I love it. They got white chocolate, they got dark chocolate, they got everything. They sell it at Coles. I hit them up on Instagram because I wanted some free shit. They never sent it to me, and it's fucking way too expensive, but it is good. I dip it in my cup of tea, and I'm very happy. So that on top of, you can get sugar-free ice cream and stuff. If you do that, don't eat too much of it because you will shit the fucking house down. All right? If it's got too much, I think it's erythritol, it will fucking make you fire out turds. All right? Make sure you're aware of what type of artificial sugar you're having. If you're having erythritol, I think that's all right. Sorbitol's not too bad. You want to be having stevia, something like that. That's probably the go-to stevia. If it's artificial, if it's sugared with stevia, that's what you want. I can't remember what the fucking, it's something with a G. I'll put it right there. Avoid that because that actually acts as a carbohydrate and spikes your blood sugar levels. Anyway, so I'd have that. I'd also sometimes have these little cakes, these funfetti cakes. Oh, my shopping trolley's weird. But you know, it was in my calorie. I allowed for it in my calories, and I was able to eat that. And you know what? It's going to make your poos outrageous, but it is nice. They're nice to have. Not the poos, the funfetti cakes. Anyway, so I'd have that, and that was it. Coke Zero, that type of stuff. People say, no, don't have Coke Zero. Fuck you. Don't take away my Coke Zero. It's the only fucking half sugary thing I'm allowed to have. It has no sugar in it, but the half sweet thing I'm allowed to have. So the big plan with all of that is it's just simple. Don't eat carbs. Eat moderate protein, higher fat than you used to, and don't go outrageous with calories like with adding extra cheese to fucking everything. Intermittently fast, and you should be fine. Now, the big key to the weight loss in all of this is consistency. You have to stick to this diet for months, all right, to get to where you want to be. But I promise you, if you stick to it, if you work out how many calories you should be having a day and what calorie deficit you need to be in, work out how many calories you need to have a day, whether it's 2,500, then take 500 calories off that, eat 2,000 a day. I'm not saying eat 2,000, work out what yours is, and then you will, because I think I was eating maybe 2,100 or 1,800, something like that. Work out what your calorie intake should be, and you will gradually lose weight over time. And I promise you, you'll lose like 10 kilos in 3 months. Like, that's pretty good. Extrapolate that over a year. Fuck, I'm using the word extrapolate in a while. Extrapolate that over a year, and you're looking at 40 kegs. If you're real fucking fat, and I nearly lost 40 kilos, okay, in a year. So, ladies and gentlemen, the point of this video is to really give you a bit of an idea of what I was doing. And I know this is a longer video. I did anticipate this to be a shorter video, but here we are. We're still fucking here. So, eat at a calorie deficit. Don't eat carbs. Eat in the afternoon, all right? And by the way, if you're starting off intermittently fasting, you've never done it before, do it gradually, okay? You don't have to go full fucking ham and then get to 3 o'clock and pass out. Train your fucking heart out. Get yourself an Apple Watch, and I'm not sponsored by Apple either. No one is. I'm not sponsored by Apple either. I should be, because I'm fucking giving a good plug here. And then set your amount of calories that you want to burn at 600 and real fucking go for it. And people say, oh, the Apple Watches aren't accurate, yada, yada, yada. At least you're fucking setting a goal. Set yourself some goals. I want to lose 10 kilos by April. I want to do this by March. I want to do that I want to root 30 birds by September. Set yourself a fucking goal and Gents, go out there and get it, all right? That's the big fucking takeaway from this. You need to be motivated and go out and fucking get it. Be a good motherfucker. Peace in the Middle East. Me dick stinks. I'll see you all very soon. Keep it moist. Toodaloo. Au revoir. Bye.